Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tanya June Moore. This is the Sedona International Film Festival live stream. And we want to thank the Sedona Advertising Agency, Broadcast Rentals, and Sedona Rouge for making this media room possible this year. So thank you. And we have another great filmmaker in the seat. Please introduce yourself and your film.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Lafleur, and I'm here with my short film, Baby Kate.
Mm-hmm. And you screened last night.
We did.
How was it?
It was great. You know, last night was actually the very first time we screened it for an audience. It was our premiere.
World premiere.
It was our world premiere.
And what a place.
I mean, it was so beautiful. We drove, my husband produced it. We drove out from Los Angeles yesterday, and we kind of got in just in time to grab our passes and run over to the screening. And, you know, it was packed. And
how was the audience feedback for you?
The audience feedback was great. You know, they asked a lot of great questions at the end. They were very interested in, you know, where the idea for the film came from. And I also, you know, I wrote and directed and produced and starred in it. So they were curious about how that went.
Yeah.
Which, you know, we shot it in one day at our house in Los Angeles. So I was smart to keep it pretty contained and manageable for my first time directing.
Well, it's very well done
Thank you.
for a first film. So
Thank
let's watch the trailer so everybody knows what we're talking
Okay,
about.
great.
Mommy, it's kind of a special day. Because of your meeting with Daddy? Maybe. Can I come to the meeting with you?
You know you can't. I thought you were never going to get married again.
Laura wants to get married because she's pregnant. I should have stayed, and I should have tried harder, and I really shouldn't have left you alone, and I'm sorry.
So tender.
Yes.
Yeah. So how did this come about, and what's been the feedback so far as far as like people understanding where this is coming from?
Yeah, I mean, so as to not give too much away, you know, it has to do with grief and mourning and how different people process those feelings in different ways. And myself, my character and Jason Ritter's character have dealt with it very differently, and it doesn't make one better than the other, or one right or one wrong, and there's no blame involved, but it's just about humans and how they can function best in this world to the best of their ability at any moment in time. And showing it last night was nerve-wracking and exciting, and afterwards a lot of people, especially women, came up to me because they had experienced similar situations and were affected by it and moved by it, which is very meaningful. There were a lot of hugs and tears after the screening, which was very meaningful to me.
Well, how did you get Jason Ritter involved in this piece?
So Jason is a friend of mine. We've always kind of wanted to work together, but had never gotten the chance. And I wrote this script and I sent it to him, and you know, just throw out a Hail Mary to see if he might, you know, be willing to give us a few hours of his very precious time. And he was really sweet and wrote back immediately and said that he loved the script and he would be thrilled to be a part of it. And he was so wonderful and so generous, and you know, especially this being the first thing I've ever written, to have somebody like him come in and say those words that I had written and bring so much more depth and grace to them was such a gift to me, because you know, he's a very, very generous, connected, grounded, subtle actor that really, I mean, he just was breaking my heart in the moment, and it made it so easy to act opposite him.
Yeah, he's
so lovely.
What's next for you? I mean, this is a pretty incredible premiere.
Thank you.
What's next?
So we're just starting our festival run. We have about 6 festivals lined up over the next couple months, and we keep hearing from more. So the hope is to travel with that and to start to think about possibly directing something else, perhaps something that I'm not in every scene, so that I can have a little more time behind the camera as well. And I'm primarily an actor, so I'm always acting, and I just wrapped a film in Wisconsin and did a couple episodes of a television show called
What's the
Search Party.
Okay.
It's a great show that created by Charles Rogers and Sarah Violet Bliss that is moving to HBO Max this year, which is a new platform.
Wonderful.
But it's in its 4th season now, and it's great, and I was so thrilled to be part of it.
Well,
So
congratulations.
I just
for
finished that. So now, it's pilot season and looking for the next thing.
Wonderful. We hope to hear a lot from you. Where can people keep up with you and all of your work?
I am on Twitter and Instagram at Lafleur Jennifer, Lafleur Jennifer, and that's kind of where I usually
You do
post.
your work.
Yeah, where I'm working, where I'm going, where I'm showing this and other things.
Well, congratulations on your world premiere here.
Thank you very much.
Please stay up in touch with her. She's doing a lot of great things, and if you get a chance to see Baby Kate, I would recommend it. It will definitely help you with understanding how grief manifests. And stay tuned. We'll be right back with another incredible filmmaker in the seat right after this. Our hashtags this year are Sedona Film Fest 2020 and Sedona Film Fest 26.